Hello friends, Oqui, the Wealth Maestro, back on your screen this beautiful evening. Hope your day went well. Now, if you remember the last episode, we actually talked about a true life story of a family and a woman who found out that the husband had epilepsy. They dated for 4 years and they've been married for 1 month, but she never found out. So today we'll be dealing with the continuation of that particular topic. Now, before two people say yes to each other, they must first of all say the truth to each other. Most relationships don't fail because people are bad. They fail because people hide things, avoid things, and assume things. And assumptions are the mother of heartbreak. So today, let's open up the vault and discuss 10 conversations that must happen before you settle down. If you want peace, clarity, and a future that won't ambush you, then you must have to discuss these 10 areas that I'm about to rail out to you. The very first one is health history, both physical and mental. It is very necessary that you discuss this, not to judge, but to prepare and support and protect each other. Things like epilepsy, like we discussed in the last episode, chronic illness, fertility issues, past surgeries, mental health battles, nothing should surprise your partner after marriage. So it needs to be discussed. The number 2 thing that must be discussed is family background and patterns. We all come from somewhere, and where you come from affects how you love. Are you from an abusive relationship? It's nothing to be ashamed of. It is something that you need to discuss so that your partner is able to know how he or she can come in and help. Do you guys have an addiction that is running in your family, or a trauma that hasn't been resolved? You don't marry a person alone, you marry their foundation. So you need to discuss it. Whether you're the one asking the questions or the one providing the answers, there must be clarity in everything that you discuss. The number 3 thing that you must discuss, or number 3 area, is your finances and money mindset. Very necessary. Are you on salary? Are you owing? Do you have other responsibilities beyond what can be seen? What is your spending style? Is one of you a saver and the other one a spender? These are things that need to be discussed. Are you building wealth or fighting about it? You need to know. You need to open it up and be sure that you carry your partner along, or your partner to be along, so that you don't spring up surprises on the person. The 4th thing that must be discussed is purpose, ambition, and life direction. Where are you going in life? Is your partner going in the same direction with you, or are you going to be dragging the person? 2 visions without alignment is what we call division. That is division. So division is when 2 visions don't align. The 5th thing that you must discuss, the 5th area, is your beliefs, your values, and your non-negotiables. This is very, very important. And this is where religion falls into. Your faith, your belief system, your spiritual commitment, your moral standards. These are things that must be discussed, because they are not mean and small issues. No, they are compass for your future home. So they need to be discussed and an agreement reached, a compromise where it is needed, and then a standing firm where it is also needed. The number 6 thing that you must discuss, your temperament, conflict style, and emotional maturity. Very important. How do you fight? Because there will be fights at some point. How do you fight? Do you just withdraw and stop talking? Or do you explode on the other person? Or do you become manipulative? You must discuss it beyond the discussion, because you know that in relationships these days, people don't actually want to say everything the way they are. So what you need to do is a lot of observing. You must have to observe. You must have to look. Don't allow the love that you're having blind you. Love is never blind. Love can see with their two eyes. The only thing is, are you actually reading what love is seeing? That's what you need to find out. Emotional maturity is the engine of peaceful home. Number 7 of the things that you must discuss. These are very important, please. Expectation for roles and responsibilities. Who handles what? There are some relationships you come in and the man says, I handle the bulk things while the woman handle the day-to-day running of the home. You guys must have to decide. Or are you the woman that believes that my money is my money and his money is our money? You must have to discuss all that. Who leads? Who supports? What does partnership mean to you? Silence here becomes resentment later. The person will start saying, I thought you would handle it. I thought it's your responsibility. Marriage is not a place for thinking. Marriage is for a place for you to be sure and begin to apply things based on knowledge. Number 8 is family involvement, in-laws, and the boundaries that will be provided. Are in-laws part of the partnership in the marriage, or are they just spectators? How much influence does family have on your decisions? There are some guys, no matter what they discuss with their wives, when they get to meet their mother has the final say. And he's okay with it. If you ask him, he'll tell you, I have only one mother, I can't have any other mother, but a wife, if I leave this one, I can get another one. Such mentality though. But you need to discuss it and know. Like I said before, beyond discussing is observing. Please make sure that your eyes are open to observe. Now, this one can actually break the peace of the home. In-laws, outlaws, boundaries, family involvement, right? The number 9 thing that you must have to discuss, past relationships and emotional leftovers. A lot of us are coming from relationships that have marred our perspective as far as marriage and relationship is concerned. Are there soul ties, unresolved feelings? Are you co-parenting with somebody, that is, you are a single father or a single mother, right? You cannot build a future while still emotionally renting a room in your past. No, you can't. That will be a recipe for disaster. Then the 10th thing that you must have to discuss, sexual expectations and compatibility. Now, there are certain persons that are really sexually active. If you're that kind of person, you must have to discuss it. And there are some that are sexually very conserved. You need to discuss it. Does it mean that someone that is very sexually exposed and someone that is very sexually conserved can't get married? No. But there must be that understanding so that both of you will have to move from your extremes to the middle where you can both agree. What do you expect as far as sex is concerned? What are your fears? What are your boundaries? What are your desires? What are your fantasies? You need to share them. Silence here creates frustration and secret struggles. It also creates cheating. So if you want to avoid cheating in your relationship, then you must have to be out and open with your sexual expectations. Remember that before you begin to go to find out these things about the other person, you must have to first of all find out yourself. Discover you. Then arm yourself with the information so that by the time you meet your person, you're able to say, this is what it is about me. I want to hear yours. When you are just asking questions and asking questions, you know what it will look like? It will look as if you are interrogating the person, as if the person came for job interview. I've heard a lot of ladies complain about that. They come in and the man begins to question them and question them and question them without revealing anything about himself. It seems as if it's a job interview. No, it's a partnership where the both of us are going to become co-owners of this union. So the both of us must have to discuss it. The both of us must have to open it up as much as possible so that each of us will know what to expect in the relationship. Now, love is sweet. But truth is sweeter because it makes love last. Two people who can't honestly discuss with each other cannot build safely. Not possible. Marriage is not a mystery, it is clarity. Clarity creates confidence, and confidence creates peace. Do you want peace? Then you must have to open it up. First of all, to yourself, so you know yourself, and then you open it up to the person you're settling down with. The areas that you must look out for. If you found this helpful, follow me on all social media platforms on Oqui W Maestro, so you don't miss the next part and the next episode, where I will now be telling you about the questions to ask. I just told you about the areas today. In the next episode, I'll be telling you about the particular questions to ask, so that it doesn't sound as if you're interrogating the person, and you would also ask wisely to get the answers that you need. Because a lot of persons will say, but I asked, but he did not give you the right answer. So I'm going to tell you how to ask and the questions to ask, right? Remember that your clarity today is your peace tomorrow. Remember to send me a message if you need someone to guide you, hold you by the hand, mentor you, and help you to choose the right person or to make some critical decisions in life. I'll be there for you so that we can work together and also grow together. Do have a pleasant evening.